Hi, I'm Gabriel Grinstein, and welcome to part 3 of my capstone project, Deployment, Additional Features, App Demonstration, and Reflection. This is my app diagram. As you can see, I use different hosting for my front end and back end, along with my database. I use Netlify on the front end, Heroku on the back end. My database uses MongoDB Atlas, which itself is a cloud-hosted database. I use Netlify on the front end because I really had trouble trying to get my React app to build and into production. I think maybe it's because I use Create React App framework. I'm not quite sure, but Netlify did the trick eventually. I also like how easy it was to add my custom domain along with my SSL, and how it builds and updates automatically when I push to my repository, and that it's free. On the server, I use the Heroku Dino web server. It's really easy to set up, free for now, and also builds and goes into production automatically when I push my repository. I did try Docker, but it didn't really work. Unfortunately, I was able to successfully push an image to Docker Hub, to my personal Docker Hub, but had problems after pulling it, then running it successfully. I think maybe it had to do with using Create React App, but I'm not sure. I just had problems in general with getting app production ready, uh, getting builds to succeed, but it was a good learning experience. Also had problems with auth I think from using GraphQL, um, not knowing if the query was finished, and so showing like not authorized or page not found while it was still querying. But I eventually think I figured out the workflow pretty well. Some things that did go well was finally getting it working in production on Heroku. Here are some logs and my Netlify dashboard. Um, some extra features I added in the application were, as I've said, Google Sign-In and automatic screenshots for deposit and withdrawals. So here's an app demo I previously recorded. There's the home page. I'm going to create an account. So you can see the status text at the bottom. It's the deposit component, and the snapshot, which persists through using local storage. So I was dragging it in. There's the screenshot. As you see it, the snapshot persists, so I'm going to turn it off. Mm-hmm. It's logged out. You can't see there on the console that it erased the access token and the refresh token and the persistence of the switch. And now the user will get all that back, and you can see it persisted throughout. Uh, it was a good experience making this project. I learned a lot, um, and I'm glad I was able to create a project, a tiered project, and put it into production. But I definitely need to work on my building and production. I think learning Webpack will help with that, or just understanding the build process in general. Maybe that'll help with Create React App. As I've said, Docker and DevOps like GitHub Actions as well. With testing, which goes along with that, and just testing in general. I really need to work on that after the class. but still pleased in the experience. Thank you so much.